Yesterday, I went over to Michael's and I found some really pretty pastel colored flowers. They're small and I wanted to use them for some centerpieces. I am going to make 3 centerpieces out of each one of these containers with the same flowers. I just wanted to share with you the starting point of where I started. I thought the flowers were very pretty. I got them on 30% off. It came to $7 for all of them. So that isn't too bad, and they're really good quality. And sometimes it's better to pay a little more money and get good quality that I can use year after year. And I also like it when I can get some that are not real tall. So these are sort of short. You can do a centerpiece on a table when you're having dinner with friends and still see their faces over the centerpiece. And that is the goal of this. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. The first layer, I just slightly bent them a little and have them and spread them out a little bit where they could so that's now it doesn't mean this is how they're going to stay, but this is my starting point. We'll see how I like them. May move them around a little bit differently still. Change them around a little bit to see if I like it better like that. Let's see if I put the other flowers on top how they're going to lay. Now nothing is anchored, nothing is glued, so this is, be careful when you move them. But once I set this up, it's just going to stay on a table. I'm not moving it around. And by not gluing anything or anchoring anything, I can keep reusing them again and again, year after year. I decided to start with this first and see how it looks. Carefully laid these 2 in. I'll see if I like it this way. I may still change it. That's a great thing about working with silk flowers. You can change them any way you want. You just keep messing with them until you're happy how it turns out. Well, I think I'm pretty happy how it looks now. What do you think? That's the great thing. You just keep messing and messing with it until you're happy. Keep in mind, none of this stuff is glued. None of this stuff is by any way anchored down. I don't even have anything inside to help support it. Now this you could lay on the table for an arrangement. Or, I'm going to show you another way you can use the same pieces without doing anything. Before I forget, look at how cute the mailbox looks. Be my happy Valentine's Day. The mailbox is super cute. I have not glued anything onto it. I have not done anything. That's how it was when I bought it at Dollar Tree last year. So the only thing I spent money on were these flowers at $7. Now, let's see what else we're going to do with the same piece, the same flowers. And here it is, all set up. Doesn't it look cute? Now it is a flower pot. I thought it looked super cute. Look how pretty the flowers look in there. Great for a beautiful centerpiece for a table for Valentine's. It says, "Be my." Oh my gosh, is that not cute? You know how much Grandma loves her bees. Be mine. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Let me know what you thought about this. Like I said, this is only the first one of 3. Now let's see what else Grandma does with her pretty flowers. This took about 1 minute. I just took the flowers out of the mailbox and I just placed them in the teapot. I thought it looks pretty nice for a great centerpiece for a table. For spring, Easter, I thought it looked really pretty. What do you think? Let me know. We have one more teapot and let's see how it's going to look. Now this teapot is pretty big that this is in. I have my white one that's smaller and we'll see if we like the smaller one better. But the great thing, beautiful spring bouquet. Don't you agree? For $7. Guess what? Total failure. I could get it to fit, but I'd have to bend the bottom of the branches. I don't know. I'll think about it. Maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't. But I also have found now that I need a bigger teapot. And of course, like I said, I had the bigger one and they look beautiful in there. Let's see if Grandma can figure something out. Still struggling to get this in the pot and have it stand up correctly. I went and got some twine out of the house, so that was a free expense. So we're still at $7 for this. Let's see if I can get it to work with the twine. I'm going to tie it together and try if it'll stabilize it in the pot. This is still a $7 project. Now, I did add a few more things to it, but they were flowers and greenery that I already had. I added this one right here in the front. This was not a new purchase, I already owned it. And this one here has been in a post before. It was bought this year, I think, or the end of last year, but it has been in a post. So, this eventually turned out beautiful. I added a few more plants, but to really stabilize it, it's going to be hard to believe when I tell you how I stabilized it. 3 sheets of tissue paper. 1 in the front and 2 in the back. It straightened the flowers up, it stabilized it, they're not moving, they're doing great now. I am so pleased how it turned out. I was so sad when I couldn't get it to stay put. It just kept flopping around. Now I am really happy with it. What do you think? I did 3 different containers. Let me know which container you like the best. Now it's not quite fair because I did throw a couple more plants in this one than the other 2, but I think it turned out pretty nice. Now I should have mentioned, I also, as you saw, I tied some of them together to also keep them more stable because they were shifting around too much, and I can't have that. And you know how Grandma is, she likes to reuse, repurpose as much as possible without spending money. So this nice, beautiful 3 separate centerpieces for the table only came to $7 each. And considering now that I've used it, now it'll be free from now on. I'm always happy with those words, free. But it is a beautiful post, don't you think? Let me know what you think. Well, we're all done, and we've moved the teapot into the home. I have some pretty little white trays, and I put it on one of the trays. Let me know what you think about this project I did. I was so happy how this one turned out at the very end. I decided to put it up on my kitchen table for the next month. So this is what I'm going to have up. I thought it turned out so pretty. I love all of the beautiful pastel colors. And for I wouldn't misplace the top of my teapot, I just laid it there. I thought it looked all right. And the hearts look very festive too. And of course, I brought in a little love bear. Isn't he cute? And I use a different tray now. I use my heart-shaped tray, as you can see. Just thought I'd give myself a little more variety and show you how you can change this out from Valentines to a spring bouquet. Oh my gosh, did it not turn out beautiful? I just loved it. Let me know which one you liked, if you liked having the Valentine's tray or just have a nice spring bouquet. Thank you so much for stopping by, my awesome friends. Bye-bye for now. Let me know which one of these you like the best. I forgot to put this little flower in front of the tray. I thought it really added a lot to it. What do you think? Leave me a comment in the comment section. Thank you so much for stopping by. Kisses and hugs to all of you that stayed to the end.